About our expectations. First of all, Jagero, it is not wrong for the people to expect from their government.
Yes.
It is not wrong for people to expect from a government that they have been able to elect. Where we sometimes get it wrong, Jagero, is that we all become politicians. Instead of some of us remaining as the citizens and leaving politicians to continue politicking. Because what politicians do, Jagero, is that when a government is formed, most of the work of the opposition is not what it should be. The opposition is supposed to provide checks and balances and ensure that the government delivers for the people. That is what an objective opposition does. But most of the opposition that we have, like we have today in Kenya, Jagero, is an opposition that inspires hate on the people for the government. So most of the objective of that opposition is to ensure that government fails so much and so miserably so that they look like they are a better alternative. So we have oppositions that are always, actually the one we have now in Kenya, is not an opposition that wants objectivity so that the government delivers. No, it's an opposition that wants government to fail so that they look like they are a better alternative. And that is where we get it wrong. Now, where we get it wrong even more as Kenyans is that we join the game of the politicians. So then we also become politicians and forget that all of us as a people belong to government, and government is supposed to be serving all of us. So what we as the people are supposed to be doing is to ensure that the government delivers for all of us and not busy trying to hate government. Because sometimes we get hoodwinked and therefore we lose track. And we become this type of people, Jagero, who sometimes our emotions drive us to hate so much that when government does a good thing, we even get disappointed. Because we don't want, we feel like when this government has done a good thing, it will become popular, and I don't want it that way. Because I am so engraved in my hate, I only want them to do things that can be able to make them, to make me hate them even more. Like for instance, when there is a hike in fuel prices, and that makes the government unpopular, some of us are so happy that there is that hike. So when government intervenes and reduces, we become so mad with that intervention. We forget that the intervention serves us as Kenyans, because all of us have become politicians and we are just consuming activist stories and opposition stories. So all we want is anything that can be able to push these people to the cliff. That is our interest more than the interest of the governance of the country. And I think that's where we should be able to draw the thin line. It is not our responsibility. We should not be able to engaging in hate-love relationship. We should be able to know that every government that comes into office, whether it's Jubilee, whether it's UDA, whether it's DCP, when it is in the office, it serves all Kenyans. And therefore, all of us must ensure that it functions for us.